All right, let's go to this right now. We'll go one more game real quick. Bills all over the Commanders, 37-3. And let's do Inside the Numbers, powered by AWS, because we can look at what the Bills did defensively, and they created a whole lot of pressures. Bills pressures leaders. You got Ed Oliver, that is their number one right now. Shaq Lawson, A.J. Epinesa, though. Leonard Floyd is in the mix. Greg Rousseau. So they got a lot of guys contributing pressures right now to the quarterback. This was all week 3 at the Commanders. Man, that is crazy. I don't know if I've seen that many pressures from one team and that many different guys. But that offensive line did not slow down the Bills much.
No, that is the concern. You know, they tried to, of course, improve their offensive line in the offseason. And I do think it's a little bit better. I mean, I do think, we saw them run the ball a little bit in the first 2 weeks and all that. But, man, I mean, the Bills' D-line, after that horrible Week 1 performance, it's dominance 2 weeks in a row. I mean, really in all phases. And, Josh Allen was phenomenal in this football game. I mean, he was phenomenal. He made some plays where you're just like, that's insane right there. But, yeah, the defense was the star of the show. The fact of being in Howell's face, the turnovers, the fourth down stops inside the red zone, they were really, really impressive. And they're playing fast. They're going to be an interesting matchup for this Dolphins offense because McDermott is one of our Kings originals of they get a lot of people dropping where you're trying to throw the ball. They're usually phenomenal at playing zone coverages and passing people off and doing that. And that's where it's going to be interesting. I'm going to be interested to see. And if their front four can play like the way it's playing, of course, now you have the flexibility with the other 7 guys to pass things off and be creative. And McDermott and this defensive staff thinks outside the box there more than most defensive staffs.
Yeah.
And I would think they're going to have something that's at least going to slow down this Dolphins attack to a degree. But a lot of that will be predicated on that front four and how much they can hold down the fort and hopefully you don't have to, like we always say, put too many assets into stopping the run game, or too many guys having to blitz to get to Tua. Mm-hmm. And they are another team that has had the good feel of forcing the issue like we talk about. Some of these offenses are too good. You can't just go, we're going to have a guy in this gap and a guy in this gap and we'll have a guy in this coverage and a guy. It's like, no, they're going to get in some crazy formation where you're not going to be right sometimes. So every now and then you got to do something where you just go, we're going to blitz here. And if they call this play, we're right? But we think we can, through our studies and this formation and their play call tendencies, we can maybe blitz here and get away with it and get them in a negative situation, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I think I'm very excited to see from the Bills defense and what they can do.
Yeah, they pressured Sam Howell on 69% of his dropbacks, the second highest pressure rate in a game in the next-gen stats era. So that was historic, what we saw in this game.
That was historic. And back to, I can't remember who asked us on Sunday night, right? But Terrell Bernard, remember he was saying the damn okay, one of our homies?
All over the place, yeah.
He was all over the place. I didn't get to do that justice on Sunday night. But, hey, him and Matt Milano in the middle, again, linebackers dictate the speed of your defense. They make that defense seem a lot faster with them in the middle of the field. But, yeah. And then Sam Howell, he's been living dangerously the whole year. The football gods finally had the karma there, and it came back to him. Bad interception. Who was the first one, too? I want to say Tre'Davious White. That wasn't good. Of course, trying to throw the ball over A.J. Epinesa when he's 5 feet in front of you. There was just some mistakes there, and him holding the ball too long. He's just got to get better in that department so he doesn't put them in so many tough situations.
That was Inside the Numbers, powered by AWS.
Yo, thanks for watching, homies. I appreciate it. As always, the NFL season is right around the corner, so now it's your turn to hit subscribe to Chris Simms Unbuttoned. If you want to get all the training camp battles, preseason film review, playoff predictions, and much, much more, you know where to find it. It's right here, Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Please subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Peace out, homies. See you soon.